Hello, how are you? This is Bienvenida speaking. Welcome to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading with me today, you will find the signs from the universe that you've been looking for. Today, we're going to go straight into your reading, so let's prepare your tarot deck. Just like every day, we'll be looking at your energies, the energies of the universe, the energies of the cosmos, and we will also reveal all the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Six of Cups. You also have the Eight of Wands. I feel that news from your past is coming, and it's going to make you very happy. You may also reconnect with someone from your past, and this will also bring you great joy. You have the Page of Swords as well. This means completely unexpected news is coming. I sense that you'll find yourself face to face with someone you haven't seen in a very long time, or this person is going to call you or send you a message. And I feel that this news will come with a proposal, especially a romantic one. You also have the Three of Cups. I feel you happy, I feel you celebrating. Today is the perfect moment to celebrate the small things in life, as well as the big ones. I feel that today is going to make a difference. It's possible that today you'll feel a different attitude, a more joyful attitude. There is a strong possibility that an invitation will come, especially from a Pisces or a Cancer. I see here that today, someone of a water sign is going to be thinking about you a lot. And in that sense, a proposal or an invitation may be coming your way. You also have the Temperance card. I feel that right now, you are making changes, you are connecting with your inner peace, you are reconnecting with your center. I feel that lately, your life is changing for the better. I sense that you are aligning with an energy of deep peace, or that is what's coming into your life: peace, calm, silence, serenity, and good news. You're going to pay off debts. You're going to meet the person you need to meet. You're going to receive that phone call from work. You're going to receive an important proposal, especially from a financial perspective. Your reading tells you that the energy coming into your life is full of peace, tranquility, serenity, and positive confirmations. So, let's clarify what these changes are really about, because I feel that you're going to find an answer. And basically, you're going to be okay, you're going to be at peace. The universe is telling you that absolutely everything is going to turn out just the way you're imagining. You also have the Four of Pentacles. You're going to be able to save some money, and I also see you making a rather interesting investment. It's possible that you're going to invest in real estate. I also see you moving, but I don't see you moving to a small town or the outskirts of a city. Instead, I see you moving to an apartment or flat in a very central area. I see you relocating to a capital or a large city. Right now, you might feel the urge to start a new job, and you'll likely have to work in a city, in a company or organization that is large and highly prestigious. You also have the Ace of Swords, definitely 100% positive confirmations. The universe has a surprise prepared for you. The universe has something like a major recognition in store. This card can mean news is coming into your life, and suddenly everything makes sense. It's as if you're about to graduate, as if the universe is telling you that your moment of coronation has arrived. It's a great celebration, and that celebration is being held in your name. You also have the Five of Pentacles. This card always shows up as a warning. It's a time to be very careful with your investments. It's a moment to read the fine print. It's also a time to be cautious about scams. This card always represents the low nature of people who are willing to do absolutely anything for money. So be very careful with those calls that are connected to scams, okay? Let's clarify this energy. Yes, it's exactly what I was just saying, the Seven of Swords. The presence of people who take what doesn't belong to them. It's very likely you'll receive a call, but this call is spam, or it comes from a number trying to trick you. These people are trying to steal your information to use it with bad intentions. So you really need to be careful with any incoming calls, because someone out there is trying to take something that doesn't belong to them. You also have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups always tells you that now is the perfect time to receive things with a bit more openness. It's possible that, in recent days, you received news that genuinely hurt you. But I feel that the kind of news the Four of Cups refers to is news that hurts your ego, because you were very determined or very focused on manifesting something, but the universe said no. This is not it. You have to wait a little longer, you have to wait for things to become clear. And now, something is coming that's much bigger than what you were expecting. But maybe, at this moment, you're still stuck on what you thought you were going to get. So the Four of Cups always says, please, allow yourself to be surprised. If something didn't happen in your recent past, something much greater is on its way into your life. Alright, so this is something you can say today as a positive affirmation. Something much greater than I expected is about to manifest. We continue with your reading. The Two of Swords appears. I feel that you need to make a very important decision. Whenever the Two of Swords shows up, it's never a decision someone else makes for you. It's not a decision made by destiny, nor is it one made by the universe, it's a decision that you make. This is something you've already been thinking about, and this card always represents that paralysis from overthinking, thinking and thinking until your mind begins to collapse. The antidote to the Two of Swords is always to listen to what your heart is saying. Your heart already has the answer, but perhaps your ego is telling you something different from what your heart is guiding you toward. I feel there is a lot of conflict between your ego and your heart right now. Your reading is telling you, please, always do what nourishes your heart. Always choose what gives you peace and tranquility, especially in the long term. This card can also indicate that some small sacrifices need to be made right now in order to receive greater benefits in your future. You also have the Three of Wands. There's a lot of energy, a lot of movement. I feel you're very curious about something. There's something far away from you that's catching your attention. I don't know if it's a travel destination, you want to take a vacation, maybe go to the mountains or to the beach, or perhaps what's far away from you is your special person. Maybe you've recently started connecting with someone new. And here, I'm especially being told that someone from a distance is thinking about you. Aquarius or Aries energy is coming through strongly. I'm being told that within less than 3 months, you're going to connect with this person. If you haven't seen this person in real life yet, you're going to see them physically. And I feel you're going to be pleasantly surprised. This is what the Three of Wands tells me. You also have the Two of Pentacles. Again, I feel that you're going to have to make decisions. You're going to need to choose between what you currently have and what you might gain. The Two of Pentacles can also mean that someone isn't inspiring trust. Maybe that's why you're pulling back, because this person doesn't give you a good vibe, or your intuition is telling you not to connect with them. So, if at any point you feel unsure about a decision, or you feel like stepping away, this card is always saying that your doubts exist for a reason. If you have major doubts about a decision, a person, a project, or an investment, it's your intuition telling you, either it's not the right time, it's not the right person, it's not the right opportunity. You also have the Chariot. You're someone very intelligent, someone very business-minded. Lately, you've been thinking about starting something, perhaps a business, a journey, exporting your products, or manufacturing your own creations. I sense strong artistic energy from you. But the Chariot doesn't refer to the production process itself, like when you paint your paintings or create your works of art, it refers to when you exhibit them. It refers to when you sell them, when you present them in an exhibition, or upload them online so others can discover and purchase them. The Chariot is the push to take a hobby or a passion to the next level. So here, you'll be following one of your passions with lots of energy and motivation. I don't know exactly what your passion is, of course, that depends on your personal preferences, but I feel a lot of creative energy here. Maybe you love writing. This is the moment to finish that book, to edit it, and to sell it. You may even be putting your face on the book cover or participating in an exhibition to promote one of your written works. This reading is very interesting, because I sense in you a great desire to succeed. The energy of the Chariot is triumph. It's about moving forward, no matter what others say, no matter if people criticize you. In fact, according to the Chariot card, criticism will be inevitable. There are people who may feel jealous, people who are full of envy in their hearts. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. You have nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. This is the time to leap forward. It's the time to start. It's the time to build your own path. The universe is going to allow many of your passions and activities to begin taking real shape. But the Wheel of Fortune doesn't just talk about strokes of luck that destiny brings to your doorstep, it also speaks about creating your own luck. For example, when you study, when you train yourself, you're creating your own luck because you're preparing yourself to get a job that matches your skills. This card is always inviting you to prepare, and also to turn your good luck into something concrete. I feel you studying. I feel you preparing yourself, learning new languages, taking a course, learning new things. And if you don't have the money, there are many things you can learn online. In many cases, you're a very self-taught person. And the energy of good fortune always favors those who are prepared or self-taught. So, a big stroke of luck may be coming into your life, because you are ready to receive it. We continue with your reading. You have the High Priestess card. I really like this part of the reading. You're staying connected to your intuition. It's a moment to pause. It's a time to reconnect with silence. It's a time to read, a time to write. The High Priestess always shows up as a reminder that, while sometimes the answers are outside of us, when you can't find them out there, in other people, in other places, you need to refocus on yourself. Because there's something you may be neglecting within. This card always speaks about deep self-love. It speaks of silence, meditation, and yoga. If you're currently practicing something that brings harmony, peace, and balance into your life, now is the moment to return to it, especially practices like yoga or meditation. Also, if you have your moon in Aries or in Sagittarius, or if your natal chart has strong fire energy, it's likely that you find balance through movement. So depending on how you find your peace, maybe you find it through travel, this card is inviting you to do whatever activity brings you calm and helps you connect with your heart chakra. You also have the King of Cups, lots of emotional energy, but intuitively, I'm also picking up strong fire energy. I don't know if recently you've been connecting with someone with whom you feel a deep emotional bond, but I sense a heart-to-heart connection. And when I see these cards, when two people share this level of emotional energy, passion becomes 100% inevitable. I see two people who didn't start their relationship with physical passion that later evolved into love, but rather the opposite. First came the heart-to-heart bond, and then the passion began to overflow. In this case, I feel Pisces energy may be involved. But since we're also talking about passion, it could very well be that you're connecting, or that your twin flame, or the person who drives you absolutely wild, is a Scorpio. I'm also being told to mention the letter O, and also the letter F or L. We continue with your reading. You have the Seven of Wands. This means you're giving it your all. You're making a strong effort to protect what's yours. You're pushing envy away from your life, and you're silencing others, but you're silencing them with results. I feel like you're dealing with people who talk a lot, but when it comes to actually manifesting things, their results are completely lacking. So I sense that right now, you're shutting mouths with what you've accomplished. Maybe you've been working very hard lately, and all that effort is now translating into amazing results. Let's clarify this, because I still feel the energy of an enemy, someone who doesn't want to see you succeed, someone who is filled with envy. This is especially showing up in the work environment. I'm being told to mention Gemini or Aries. You also have the major arcana card number 15, the Devil. Yes, this points to dark energy. Maybe someone smiles at you, but behind your back, they're spreading rumors. This card speaks of a lot of strategy. It's completely normal to go to work and make friends, but you have to be careful. There are people who might try to make you fall, to trip you up. So, it's important to be cautious and to recognize who your real allies are, and who definitely does not want what's best for you. You also have the Seven of Cups. I like this card in your reading because it speaks of a dream, a big dream or hope coming into your life. It could be the dream of changing jobs, the dream of finding a new opportunity, the dream of moving to another country, or the dream of finally connecting with that one person you've been looking for. I feel you're going to be pleasantly surprised by great news that finally manifests, and this news will help you recover hope, will help you feel inspired again. However, the Seven of Cups also reminds you to keep your feet on the ground. If you've recently met someone new, it could be any sign, but especially Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This card represents that feeling of love at first sight, that moment when you fall in love quickly and start imagining a whole future together. It's a card of deep visualization. You start picturing the wedding, the family, the life you'll have 20 years from now. So, the Seven of Cups always says, enjoy love and the feeling of being in love, but at the same time, keep your feet on the ground. It's very important to stay grounded and to make decisions based on what is truly good for you, without making extreme sacrifices just because you feel overwhelmed or blinded by the intensity of love. Let's continue with your reading. You also have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of insecurity. I don't feel this is something negative. In fact, I feel that you're about to make a decision that could change your life forever. This might represent moving to another country, changing homes, or even leaving your special person because you simply can't take it anymore. You've reached your breaking point, the limit where you say, enough is enough. The Eight of Swords always represents that moment of doubt, but you have the power to transcend that fear, to move beyond that uncertainty. Or, you could also fall into it. So this card is inviting you to take off the blindfold, to remove the restrictions you've placed on yourself, and to realize that you are fully capable of making any kind of transformation in your life. It's perfectly valid to feel anxious. It might bring some fear, but what's most important is that you trust yourself. You also have the Justice card. It's possible that a legal matter will be resolved in your favor. I feel two completely opposite energies. This could mean a divorce or separation, where you'll have to sign papers, negotiate property, divide shared assets, or come to agreements about selling or redistributing them. But the energy of justice also points me to something else. I'm sensing a commitment. I'm seeing a long-term union. Two people coming together legally, possibly moving in together, formalizing something with legal documents. This could even be a purchase you're making with your special person. So regardless of the type of legal decision that's about to unfold, I feel it will be positive for you. You also have the Six of Pentacles. Great abundance is coming. I feel you are very balanced right now, receiving a lot of energy from the universe. At the same time, I sense that you are sharing your energy. The Six of Pentacles always predicts, or recommends, allowing energy to flow, including financial energy. If money is coming into your life, it's also time to share it. It's a good moment to treat your special person, to give them a meaningful gift. I feel someone has helped you a lot recently, whether it's your special person or a family member. Take this however it applies to your situation, but someone in your life deserves a significant gesture from you. Especially someone who is a Capricorn, Libra, or Virgo. Continuing with your energy, you have the Ten of Pentacles. A great blessing is coming into your family's life. I feel that today's positive affirmation for you is: a great blessing, a colossal blessing, is about to come into my family's life. Since we're talking about pentacles, this could represent money, cash, dollars, euros, depending on where you live. But your reading also tells me that peace and healing are on their way to you. Healing in your body, physical healing, emotional healing. This card says you have people who support you, who love you, and who stand behind you. I sense that you are surrounded by people who will stick by your side through thick and thin. Especially someone with Taurus energy. Taurus is the sign of unconditional friendship and love. Continuing with your reading, you have the Three of Swords. Not everything is as it seems. I feel that in your recent past, you were trying to build a relationship with someone who didn't value you, or someone who took advantage of your good intentions and feelings. I sense a separation that may have been difficult for you, but this separation is opening the door to something completely new. This renewal could come in the form of another person, but maybe love has taken a back seat for you, and now you're focusing on yourself. Let's draw another card, because I feel that what comes next will greatly benefit your growth and evolution. You have the King of Wands. Okay, I feel you're about to take a big leap of faith. If before you lacked energy, now you'll have more than enough. If you lacked motivation, now it will overflow. The King of Wands absolutely symbolizes a new beginning, but a beginning rooted in strength and power. A beginning where there is no looking back. I sense the King of Wands means you're shaking off the past. You're releasing yourself from a karmic connection or a toxic cycle, and now you're setting your own terms. You're starting to live your life by your own rules. I feel a powerful, empowered energy radiating from you right now. Alright then, this is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For now, we're going to close your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click the like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. You can even become a member of this community. We're wrapping up your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestations, full of blessings, and most certainly, we'll be seeing each other again in your next reading.